This is the Calhoun House in Springfield, Kentucky, March 3rd, 2013. This is a historical house here in Springfield. Has supernatural activities here.
Could you please make that light blink that I put down on the device I put on the box? Could you make the light blink on it for me to let us know that you're here? Thank you very, very much. I appreciate that. Can you stop making it blink now? Thank you very much. Okay, let me ask you another question. I want you to make it blink one time only for yes and 2 times for no. 1 time for yes, 2 times for no. Do you understand? So you're saying yes over and over and over. Yes, yes, yes. 1 time for yes, 2 times for no. Can you just do it once, please? Are you a male? Are you a female? Are you something else totally different? Can you make it blink for me if you're still here with us? blink anymore? Well, I hope you haven't left. Could you make it blink for me just to let me know you're here once again? I apologize if I say anything to offend you. I appreciate it once again. What is that? It's the floor squeaking. Could you please make this device blink for me if there is more than 10 spirits in this house? Could you make this device blink?
More than 20.
Is there just a few?
Is it just you?
Do you not understand the question? Do you not understand the question? Once again, if I say anything to offend you, I apologize. Could you make the device blink again to let us know that you're here? That thing you got's important, Timmy. So, Timmy, what is the date of today? What is the date of today?
What?
What is the date?
Today's March 3rd. 2013.
Use me for a guinea pig. There we go. You want these other goggles to be able to see, Timmy? Huh? Timmy,
What?
do you want these goggles to be able to see? You sure? Let me turn my flashlight on. Huh?
No, I'm good.
You sure? Alright. Don't trip over the cord. We're addressing the spirits that reside in the house. We've been here before. We've come to establish communication with you once again. We were talking to before a Jacob and also a Wilson.
Okay, just wanted to take a moment to explain the names that I just threw out. One thing that makes our group different from any other group that I know of is that we have a very unique way of actually taking audio and stripping away the layers of it to get down to the actual elf sound, which is extremely low frequency sound, and we have been able to do some amazing things with this. We've been able to communicate with a lot of different spirits. In this way, we have also been able to go to a location and use this knowledge in order to be able to actually get names, dates, how many people there are there, how many spirits, I should say, and to get information from a particular place in order to build a relationship with the spirits. And the name of Wilson and Jacob are two of the names we've heard on previous encounters with them. This next audio clip is actually from a previous investigation from September the 22nd of 2013, and you will actually hear the spirit say Wilson, and you'll be able to also hear what it sounds like when the layers are stripped away.
And we were told that Wilson was the one that came up the stairs. Huh? Is there a way for you to make yourself known? Can you walk among these green lights and show us that you're here?
This next short video clip actually is from an investigation that occurred on April the 8th of 2013. It basically showcases and shows how the green laser can be effective in finding anomalies. This is in a room that had a closed curtain. There was no light from the outside. There was very little light at all. It was pretty much a pitch dark room. Only visible light was the green laser, and there was some form of light anomaly. And it just gives you a general idea of how the laser works.
Can you give us a sign of your presence? Last time we were here, the door shut by itself. Can you open the door and let us know that you're here? If you speak, we have devices that we'll be able to hear you with. Can you tell us where you are? Is Wilson your leader? Is he the one to come up the stairs? Jacob? Is Jacob here?
I'd like to take just a minute to explain the whole Wilson coming up the stairs. On a previous investigation in September, me and Leanne and Tim was upstairs in the room that you see now on the video, and downstairs the basement door comes up from the basement to the main level. There's a heavy door there that comes from the basement and has a metal lock on it. It's a type of lock where a metal rod falls down into between two metal posts. Very hard to open this door. We were upstairs and we were doing an EVP session, and we heard the basement door open. We heard the lock move and the door open. And my first reaction was someone had broken into the house. So we become very uneasy because, here we are facing someone who's broken into the house. And we sat still and listened for a moment, and we heard someone walking up the hallway, and we heard them walk up the steps. There was 22 steps because I counted every one of them that they stepped on. And every time they would step on one of the steps would squeak. I counted every step that he stepped on. He came all the way up the steps. He walked across the landing at the top and walked up to the door where we were. The door was shut. We heard dogs growling, scratching at the floor. We heard dogs growling even in the room where we were. Even though the door was shut, we heard dogs growling. It was unnerving, to say the least, and it was very, very unsettling. Tim went and opened the door, and there was no one there. There was no one. There was no dogs. The house was completely locked. There was absolutely no one in the house at the time. So the next investigation after that, I asked them who came up the stairs, and then we got the reply, Wilson. And then I asked who is in charge, and there was the reply, Wilson. So this Wilson character is the one who seems to be in charge of this hive of spirits. This next particular piece of audio is an example of the reason why spirits are actually joining these hives. The question asked was, is there anything that we could possibly do to help you in your current state? And you will hear this reply.
Wish there was a way we could take it out there and put it down the steps. Tony, you want to ask a question? That's somebody's stomach.
What is your purpose for being here? We'd like to help you if we can. Would you like our help?
feet hurt too. How many of you are there here? Did you hear something, Tim? Did you hear anything through that thing?
Hear cars.
Is there any way you could give us an outward expression, like maybe open the door over there for us?
Can you manifest yourself in some kind of light or form? We really would appreciate it.
We're not here to disturb our brothers in Christ and those who have passed on. We're here to try and help in any way we can and communicate with those that have passed on. We're seeking knowledge in order to help others to come into an enlightenment about what actually happens to them after they pass away, so they'll be able to be prepared. We're not here to disturb you or to do any form of heresy. I hope we're not disturbing you. You are our brothers and sisters. You lived, you died, and you were reborn as a new energy being, as we will be. Okay. What's awful cold in here for that furnace to be on downstairs?
You know, I should have brought my thermal.
It's chilly in here.
That ain't gonna work. I'm getting that.
You getting what?
I'm getting infrared off the camera.
Yeah. Yeah, I could almost turn mine completely off and still get the infrared off that. Tony whispering. Did that door open more or what? Are you guys upset that they're remodeling the house? I heard on one of the times we were here, I heard someone say that please don't paint the house.